Here in the part of River North where Montgomery Ward was once headquartered, it feels like the town that Montgomery Ward built. You've got 3 major buildings here that once were offices, warehouse. Now the neighborhood is so residential, so green, so filled with restaurants and activity that it's hard to believe that this was all there was at one point. The 2 big warehouse buildings, both converted years ago, and this, the former headquarters building built in the 1970s, it's now condos, but when built, when operating as offices, it was darker than it is now, and it was defined by these 4 big marble pillars on the corners that really established it as a heavy, hulking building here. When converted to condos, it was lightened up. The glass was changed from black to sort of a blue-green. That marble's still there. And what's interesting about this particular condo, when you get to the 9th floor, is that marble outside on those pillars is picked up here. When these sellers bought the condo in 2006, one of the things they did was get rid of a tall vertical fireplace and put this in. This marble on the shelf above and this panel in the front is the same stone as is on the outside of the building, which is a wonderful thing to do. They had another reason to do it. They were bringing everything down a little lower. They wanted the place to lie low for various design reasons. A primary one would be, why would you compete with all that light and view that's spread out before you here in the living room? As much as you want daylight in the living room, you want some darkness in the media room so you can watch a movie. So they've put the family room, the media room, back here in the corner. This is taking advantage of those marble pillars. You can't punch any holes for windows in the marble, so what they've done is put the room that would most need darkness back here in the corner. Got this great family room related to the kitchen. The kitchen too has no windows, but it brightens up because of all the nice light marble. It has these great light fixtures. The sellers here are 2 designers who paid very close attention to such details as lighting. So you get these cool ones, you get the great one here in the dining room. The whole thing, the whole package throughout the house is really sharp lighting. Another thing they did is they opened it up. We've got this nice cabinetry. There was a full wall here separating out that family room, but what they did to bring some light in and also to keep the rooms related to each other is put in a divider in place of a wall. So they've got this nice cabinetry that defines the dining room, creates a sense of enclosure without actually shutting it off from everyone. And then you've got more pops of color like these light fixtures in the dining room cabinetry. Here on the other end of the condo, they have 3 bedrooms. One internal is now used as an office. The other 2 share in that great view that the living room has. I'm in the master, where in the bath they made a really nice stylish improvement. They brought it up with a nice rich espresso feeling, crisp and dark. It pervades this master suite, but that's about the only change they made here. What they didn't change, and what nobody really can change, is this amazing view out over most of the north side of the city. We're on the 9th floor of the building, but because of the way the building is built, we're actually at the height of about the 11th floor. There are changes still coming to the neighborhood, but nothing that's built can go higher than about 5 or 6 stories. So what that means is this awesome view out over so much of the city is going to stay as is.